And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Cesar Hernandez, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward the National League batting crown. Next, Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And you always look up and down the roster for guys who could put the team on their back at any given moment. This guy has done it for months at a time right here, and it shows. Fighting for a batting title, not only being the veteran presence in the lineup, but also being that veteran presence in the clubhouse.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry it through this month as well.
And now Bryce Harper, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there, hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Takes this the other way to right. Nimmo is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it's fouled away. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
I'll tell you, this team could really use a turnaround from Cespedes. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil to third. There is Franco. Then on to first. What in the world? A 5-4-3 putout with the bases empty. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. 3rd in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training If he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood.
Nimmo has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 7.
Digging in now, Nick Williams. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So Michael Franco will get a chance to hit this inning following the 2-out success.
The third baseman, number 12.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than .400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
So striding forward now, Michael Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Conforto makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he fouls this one off. A pause, and the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Ramos has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Batting 6. No left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So striding in, Tommy Hunter, 9-1-2 due up. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Now batting.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Tommy Hunter goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Stepping in now, Gene Segura. Swinging a soft liner. Moving left is Lowry. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Roy. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Into center field. Line drive base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Phillies leave a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
Now at the plate, Jacob DeGrom. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Herrera on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Nimmo ranging back to the track, and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Odubel Herrera, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
He might have thought he was going to fool him with a first pitch bender, but he was wrong. He was sitting on that curve and absolutely hammered it way out of here.
The left fielder.
Up next will be Nick Williams. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Hard hit ball to second. McNeil is up with it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. First pitch on its way. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tommy Hunter. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. He's set, and the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. McNeil is there, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Cano waits on the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. Ready with the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging.
It's down for extra bases, and the Mets have their first hit of the game. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting, the center field.
This is their time right here. The starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Throw won't get him. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Striding in, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Ready with the 1-1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. McNeil stands at second with 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Cesar Hernandez.
First offering on its way. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is retired here in the 5th.
Bryce Harper.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
1-1. Here it is. Fouled off. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3.
Now batting, the catcher.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Line towards center field. Herrera is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 20.
So the base is empty here with one away, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Ready for another chance? Jed Lowry. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob DeGrom. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Popped up. Franco in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And he fouls this one off. Alonso is off at first with 2 away. Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard
the third
now.
Baseman,
hey, that's
24.
a win-win right there.
Robinson.
Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Here's Robbie Cano now as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
1-2. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 2-1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Into right field. That's a base hit.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Stepping in now, Nick Williams. He swings and lines it to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Ready now, Maikel Franco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. To Lowry at the bag. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets 1. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Grounded back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 6.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Line drive to center field. Herrera is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Andrew McCutchen is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Moving under it, Conforto. 1 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
At the plate, Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. And Lowry will put this away for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be up.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Now pitching for the Mets.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Digging in, Bryce Harper. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Vargas, the former Royal, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Line towards center field. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Phillies strand one. They lead it 2-1. Jose Alvarez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Striding in once again, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Line drive to left. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Peter Alonso. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This one's down to third. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. Fly ball right down the line in left. Williams on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Mets leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And the pitch. Line towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Odubel Herrera will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Shot toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Striding into the box, Maikel Franco. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Jay Bruce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Jay Bruce.
Real Muto, the runner at third. Herrera at second. Williams on at first with 2 down. Ready on 0-2. Fouled off. The pause and the 0-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Nimmo is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Phillies leave them loaded. They still lead it 2-1. Ahmed Rosario will move out into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher Vargas.
Number 1, Ahmed Rosario.
Edebray Ramos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
It's Brian Ramos.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Reined in. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Robinson Cano.
So coming to the plate, Robinson Cano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Grounded to the right. To his left, Hernandez. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 2-1. Paul Sewell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Zero.
Stepping up to the plate, Gene Segura. He's 1 for 4 for the
Leading
game.
off for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way.
Segura.
Grounded to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball right side. To his right, Alonso. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. And it's fouled away. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. High in the air out to center field. Conforto is there. And that ends the inning. Phillies down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff McNeil. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Tommy Hunter in line for the victory if things finish as they are. Hard hit towards center. Herrera is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
In now, Michael Conforto. No balls and 1 strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Philadelphia Phillies host road win number 4.